Hello everyone and welcome to my video where I'm going to compare Skyrim on PS3 and Skyrim on PS4, the Special Edition. And joining me today is my husband, Mr. Dovahkiin.
Hi everybody.
And he is going to be commentating this with me because he hasn't seen any of the PS4 footage, and so I wanted to get his reactions to it. So this is the PS3 version, and here's the PS4 version.
Man, that sure popped.
And
oh, look at the wood texture.
Yeah, the wood texture is a lot nicer. Now, just so you guys know, I actually painstakingly made sure that each shot took place at the same time of the day.
Emphasis on the pain.
Painstaking, yeah. Sometimes it was painful. But you could see the depth of field go right there for a second.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I matched up the times of the day.
Whoa. Cool.
Yeah, like they cleaned up the ground right there.
Yeah. Do the dragons look different?
No. Not really. The sky is bluer.
It sure is. It almost looks like real sky right there.
Yeah. And
oh, look at the clouds.
So this is leaving Helgen. And yeah, so see the sky. Well, it's a cloudy day, so you can't really tell. Wow. But look, there's way more trees. Like these little trees that are on the sides of the road aren't there
Tons of vegetation
in the original version. So there's a lot more plants. They actually added trees, tall trees.
Oh, look at the water in the background.
Yeah.
There's some. It's detailed. Look at that.
Yeah.
When it gets far out there, it's just one color. Whoa.
Yeah, I like the waves are smaller. There's more like ripples now instead of big rolly viscous waves.
Viscous.
Well.
You.
Gopher actually once described the water in the vanilla Skyrim as looking like spittle or saliva.
Oh.
Like saliva, because all thick and kind of gooey looking.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to unsee that now.
And now it doesn't look like that anymore.
Yeah, it looks really good. And all the mist coming off the falls.
Riverwood?
Oh, do the chickens look better? Yeah, they do. Look at them.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Look at that. You can see the color on its head a lot better.
Oh, okay. I think they updated the character models a little bit.
Hey, the veins on his arms aren't sticking out like crazy now.
I think it's just the shadows are different.
His arms are a little too veiny.
There's a river of saliva flowing along right there.
Ew. Well, now that you mention it.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks so much better. I really do like the rocks, I gotta say. They look more... There's just more detail on it. It's more believable.
And see,
so
look at the windmill back here. It doesn't have sails on it. The windmill way out there and the one over here, no sails.
Where are they?
They didn't load in yet. But on this one, in the PS4,
yeah.
they have loaded in by
Cool.
now. Because the U-grids to load are more. There's more U-grids to load. And so things load farther out from you. And so the distant terrain will be much more detailed.
Wow, that's cool. Oh, this is coming up to Whiterun.
Whiterun. I always mispronounce.
Oh, there's that giant. I always like to come into this spot.
They usually kill him before you can get up there, and then they...
Always.
And then they're like, why didn't you help us? And then all you can say is, it didn't look like you needed help.
Yeah.
It's like, I couldn't get here in time.
One time I got an arrow off on it.
You're too You're too fast for me. And now, so did you see all the plants
Yep.
that they added, all the
Yep.
flowers and stuff?
That's crazy.
And all along here on the stairs, on the sides of the stairs, it's a
I never noticed how barren it looked. There's no plants in those causeways.
And so now they've planted all kinds of plants.
Up here on the sides, on the other side of the little water.
Yeah.
Waterfall, whatever you call that.
Yeah. I wonder what this will look like all bloomed out.
I don't know.
I didn't do that quest, so I don't know.
I will find out.
But see how things are flickering? The steps and the fence up there and stuff, and they don't flicker
cool.
in the PS4.
I never knew how distracting it was to have all that stuff flickering on and off.
Yeah. Now this is like a prime example of flickering going on.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Ugly.
And there's just like none.
Oh, it's so smooth.
Yeah, plus there's extra plants and stuff growing down there, you can see.
It actually, I didn't realize it was hurting my eyes till I saw this.
Now I noticed that interiors aren't a ton different. They're slightly darker.
The edges of these banners are kind of...
Yeah.
Oh, they're so smooth now.
So they're slightly darker, but me personally, I don't think they're dark enough. I probably will use an interior lighting mod. Now, so look at these shadows. The shadows look like some kind of old video game or something playing on the wall back there.
Wow.
Like Tetris or something.
Oh, they're still doing it a little bit. Look, over there on the left.
It's
the
probably...
shadows are flickering a little bit.
That's because there was a fire and they're flickering. So
oh.
The shadows are flickering because of that.
I like this spot.
Yeah, I always liked this view.
Yeah.
But it's even prettier now.
Wow.
However, the rocks are a little too light for my taste because it makes them not as defined. You can't see the contours and stuff as
like
much.
Washed out or something?
Yeah, it's like they're washed out.
Oh man, that water looks terrible now.
Yes, it does.
I knew it didn't look great, but I didn't really think much of it, and now I just see how terrible it was.
Uh-huh. You realize how much it doesn't look like water.
Yeah.
When there's actually finally real water in there. Mm-hmm. Nice river of saliva.
That's so gross. Oh, there's a goat in the river of saliva.
Yes. There were a lot of animals ruining my shots by swimming out into the lakes and stuff. I pan across this really beautiful lake, and then there would be like 3 elk just like up to their necks in the water staring at me. It's like, what are you doing in there? Get out of my way, you're ruining my shot.
Oh, here's a good snowy shot.
Yes. The snow textures have been improved a lot. The snow is brighter, whiter, and it sparkles. And I'll show some other snow shots a little later on, too.
That's really cool.
And it just makes the whiter snow makes it less dreary here.
Oh, it sure does.
And also the stone is lighter. So
yeah, like there's ice and a little bit of snow sticking to it, or frost rather.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Windhelm. This is where I had my player home. Spent a lot of time here because you get to go to Solstheim from here, and I like Solstheim a lot. Did you get any Solstheim shots?
No, I didn't go to Solstheim. By the end of these shots, my character's only level 5.
Oh, okay. Right on. Wow, that looks really cool.
Yeah, here's another interior shot, and you can see how it changes a little bit, but really not that dramatically. It's a little warmer.
Yeah, it's got a really good atmosphere in there.
Yeah.
You can tell a difference in that way.
I would prefer it a little darker, but...
Yeah, I could see how it would need to be darker.
But see how it just looks dreary?
Uh-huh.
That's one reason I never really cared for Windhelm.
It's almost kind of like sort of a stuffy atmosphere.
Yeah, but so this lightens it up and it just makes it look cold, but not dreary.
Yeah, like it's going to be
it's not
pretty
oppressive.
breezy. Yeah, real breezy. And...
It actually feels like winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now again, remember, these were all taken at the same time of day. Well, not all of them at the same time of day across the entire video, but like that last shot, it was taken at the same time of day as this shot. I think it was like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Wow, the lighting is so different. This looks a lot more realistic.
Yeah.
Look how far away you can see.
Yeah.
There's trees right up against the hills and the mountains.
Yeah. And this was like at 8 a.m. here. And same again, 8 a.m.
Wow.
It's just warmer, more... It's like you can feel the sunlight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
And here's Solitude, one of my favorite cities.
Whoa.
And Rogvir's execution. I was like, hey, why not?
You know what?
It adds plants down below the stage in the PS4 version.
Oh,
Some
cool.
ferns. Plants are just added everywhere. They added a lot of new plants and new trees. And actually, yeah, they totally added new trees. Like large, really tall ones. Like one time I was recording a shot on the PS3,
Whoa.
and then when I went back to record it on PS4, there was a tree growing right where I had stood before, and I couldn't stand in the same place to take the shot.
Huh, that's cool. Man, I can't tell you how striking the difference with just the lighting is. Because every time the shot changes to the PS4, it really feels like I'm looking at a completely different picture for a second.
Yeah, sometimes the change was so different, like especially like later on when we get into the Rift and stuff, the trees have changed so much and they added more trees, and so sometimes I felt like I wasn't in the same place and it was hard to find and line up the camera because I would like use a tree on like each side of the camera to like line it up.
It got darker in this room.
Yeah, a little bit.
You can see the designs on the stone a lot better.
Yeah, the cracks and stuff.
Well, that and the artistic knots and whatnot.
Yeah. And so areas where like it's predominantly stone like this, you don't really notice much change.
Yeah.
Because, well, there's not really a lot of color going on, and I don't know. But look at the distant terrain right here. And like there's no trees way back there where it's white.
Yeah, and all the flickering on the windows.
Yeah, now look.
Wow.
Look at all those trees.
Whoa, that's
Isn't
cool.
that nice?
Yeah.
It's like there's a world out there.
Looks like somewhere you'd want to go visit.
Yeah, and look, my favorite place in all of Skyrim, the Rift.
Yep.
And look how much grass there is now. And I used to think that
wow,
the Rift was gorgeous before. And now it's just... Yeah, this is early morning. And watch down there, there's the grass. It's kind of patchy and clumpy. And then the next shot.
Boom.
It's just a field of grass.
It's so thick.
really nice.
And there's mist coming off the ground.
Yeah. And again, those two shots were taken at the same time of day.
That looks so good.
And here's a good shot where, like, if you see, like, way back there, the furthest trees, in the next shot, there will be more trees.
Whoa.
This shot has more trees than the last shot does.
That's cool.
No, it is the same place.
The bark on those trees looks so much better, too.
Yeah. And there'll be more plants down there along the roads.
Oh, some of the trees off in the background are even snow covered.
Yeah. This is a good example of the water. The saliva lake.
Yeah. Not the water, the saliva.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, man.
And there's reflections.
Wow, what a shot. The mountains and the clouds and the sky looking like that and the water. Oh, look, there's reflecting.
Yeah, there's reflections.
It's reflecting. That's cool.
The original game didn't have reflections, except on PC. If you had it on Ultra or something, you could get sort of reflections, but not that good. And this is my favorite city in Skyrim. I just like the wood look.
I do too. I've never really cared for Riften, but that looked really good.
I like Riften.
I don't know why I didn't. It's a fun place to be, but I really like Windhelm and
I always join
Whiterun.
the Thieves Guild. The Thieves Guild is my favorite faction, and so Riften always felt more like my home in Skyrim because that's where the Thieves Guild was.
I guess if I had to choose a faction, it would be the Companions, but I'm more of a loner when I play, so...
I like
Wow.
the Thieves.
All that little bit of steam coming off the waterways there made it look kind of yucky.
Yeah.
Like it was supposed to feel down there.
Uh-huh.
Whoa. That was a big difference.
Yeah. I
Man,
love
all the added shrubbery really helped.
I love riding my horse through the rift. It's fun to just explore all the little nooks and crannies of it.
Yeah.
I feel like the water flows a little too fast.
It does.
For a lake. It looks like a river, but... So,
It'd be pretty windy if it was moving like that.
I think the water is definitely better than on PS3, but I still have mixed feelings about it.
That looks so much better.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would do more exploring if it looked like that. I mean, I would be just tempted to go off and look at really amazing scenery.
It was hard to stop recording footage for these because I wanted to see what was around each next bend. You know, it's like around each corner I was like, oh, that'd be a perfect shot for my video. And then before I knew it, I had an hour's worth of footage that I couldn't possibly use it all.
Look at the mist coming off the other waterfall.
Yeah. And I couldn't possibly use it all, you know?
Whoa, that looks a lot better.
So I actually recorded quite a bit more footage than what you see here. I had to finally just force myself to stop because I hadn't gone to all the places yet. You know? I hadn't seen everything yet. Yeah, it does encourage you to explore more because... And it encourages me... Well, I never had a problem with using fast travel before. Like, I don't usually like using fast travel, but this makes me even not want to more because I would miss all the beautiful shots.
I use fast travel, but I would be more inclined not to now.
Yeah, because you'd miss all the beautiful shots. If you fast travel, you wouldn't be able to see those beautiful sunsets.
You wouldn't get to see all the new trees and shrubs.
Yeah, I know. All the new flowers. This is...
Falkreath?
Falkreath, yes.
Falkreath, yeah.
And it's like about 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's not quite light all the way yet. And Falkreath is notorious for fog, so I wanted to get some good fog shots.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Very atmospheric, you can almost feel it.
Yeah, and the fog is white, like fog should be.
Yeah.
The fog in the PS3 version was kind of gray. And
yeah. And we know what fog looks like. It's here all the time.
Yeah, the fog in the original version kind of looked more like smoke to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Did they make the roads look better? Like the actual stone? Yeah, they do look better. Yeah.
You know what I feel like, though? I noticed this while I was recording. I feel like the camera is adjusted a little higher.
Oh,
in
so
PS3,
you're looking up a little bit more?
I feel like your player character's eye line, sight line is higher up. In the original version, it felt like it was down too low all the time. You felt like you were shorter than everybody else.
Yeah.
And I feel like in the new version, it's have been adjusted, and I'm not positive about that. It just felt that way when I was walking along the road.
Water wheel. Oh, there's one of them ugly chickens.
This shot is very dramatic.
Whoa.
Yeah, same time of day though. Same time of day.
That chicken looks so much better. Look at the water wheel. That's cool. All the water falling off of it looks really good.
This water looks muddy.
Ew, it does. Kind of purpley. Wow.
No, it doesn't.
It's a swimming hole.
Not that you can't have a muddy river. Sure you can. Or a little muddy pond.
Is there other fish in the new one?
Yes.
Can you see them as well? I mean, that almost looks like it's floating in the air, but...
They're harder to see. They actually look like they're in the water now. A beck and long fins.
You know the name of the fish?
Yes.
Okay.
And river betties. And the streams actually flow inside the stream bed now, in the direction that the stream beds.
What are the name of those little plants that
Nirnroots.
Nirnroots.
Yeah.
I can hear that sound in my head. It used to drive me nuts.
That ringing sound. I know you're like frantically searching for it just so you can stop it from
I know.
ringing. It's like I don't really want them, but I want them to shut up.
It's my alarm
Now look at the
clock.
distant terrain over there by the mountains.
Whoa! You couldn't even see all that detail.
I know, you can see all those trees back there.
There's just a big shadow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It actually makes it feel like the world exists beyond your line of sight.
Well, it makes you want to go over there. It looks so barren before. It's like, why would I want to go in that direction?
This is a good example of how much lighter the stones are, and so it makes it look washed out.
Yeah.
And so I kind of have mixed feelings about that. So in that case, I kind of like the original rocks better.
Well, the colors at least.
Yeah. Here's another dramatic one. This was taken at 7 o'clock in the morning or so. And so is this.
Whoa.
And that is a Markarth back there.
Oh, whoa.
Up on the hill.
You can actually see it now.
Yeah.
Didn't even notice it before. Wow.
And here we go, Markarth. Now look at the ground here. There's like no bushes or grass. It's like some mossy thing or something, and there's a couple trees, but now look.
Oh, whoa. That's cool. Was that moss hanging on the tower there?
Yeah, that was
there. Wow. That looks so much better.
Now, Markarth, there seems to be less noticeable change in Markarth, probably because it's all one shade.
Uh-huh.
And...
well, the colors are really rich.
It's just the stone. What I know, like I said before, I feel like wherever there's a lot of stonework dominating the screen, you don't see as much change between versions. But you can tell by the water, though. The water is a lot better. Like that waterfall looks really kind of chunky and I know it's.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of has depth.
Yeah.
Flickery roof.
Yeah. But not in the PS4 version.
Oh, that little waterfall there that's right over the roof,
Mm-hmm.
sort of left of center.
Yeah.
It looks so much better.
Mm-hmm. Here's another shot. Some more shots from the reach. See all the branches in that little tree there flickering. And there's just, like, hardly any vegetation.
Did they get rid of all those lines in the grass?
No, that's just, that's caused by repeated pattern.
Looks like someone's been mowing the lawn.
It's
not as noticeable, look.
That's because there's grass growing out of it. So
it
covers it
cool.
up, yeah.
Is this a sunset? The sky looks like a... I guess it could be morning.
No,
it is a sunset?
It's a sunset, yeah.
Whoa.
It's about 6 p.m. is when the best time to take a sunset is in Skyrim.
Just so many little touches. I mean, you know, besides the lighting and everything, just all the extra plants, and it just makes it look so much more inviting.
Yeah.
It's amazing just how all those little things added up. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
This is one of my favorite comparison shots right here. The change is dramatic.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There's 2 moons.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it before.
No, because there was one moon in the first one. Even though it was taken at the same day of the year, on the same day, for some reason the moons didn't match up.
Huh.
So,
okay.
I guess.
Oh, this is the Dragon Bridge.
Yep, that's Dragon Bridge. And I wanted to get a couple nighttime shots. So it's brighter in PS4. But
so it's like moonlight.
It looks like moonlight.
And that's how it would be.
Yeah, because that's quite a big moon, or moons. It would light up the nighttime really well.
Yeah.
I think it is darker if it's raining or something. I think it is darker, but...
Did you get any cloudy shots at night?
No. I didn't think of it.
No way. If I ever get PS4 time, I'll find out for myself. Because somebody I know uses it all the time.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite comparisons right here because the change is so different with the grass and the trees. It just looks more real.
It sure does. Oh, look at all the little weeds mixed in with the grass.
And you can see God rays coming down.
Well, that looks like our front yard.
Weeds.
Weeds mixed with grass.
As you see those trees pop in, those farthest ones,
Yep.
they just popped in. Now,
Oh my.
they will fade in gradually in the PS4 version.
Yeah, but you have to sit there and wait for them to fade in so long. You'll never notice.
But they just did. They fade in, and so you don't notice it as much as the popping. It's really nice. And this is Morthal. My least favorite.
Yeah, I don't like this place at all.
The people there are really weird. And so look at all the new plants right along the road here. These dragon flowers or whatever those are called. No, those are not called dragon
Death
flowers.
bells?
Death bells.
Ha,
yes.
I knew it and you didn't.
Well, I have a bad memory. Anyways, there were a lot more death bells all over the place.
Did they make the ice on the lake look better? Because that looks terrible. You can see the water texture through the ice. Like the light reflecting on the water instead of the light reflecting on the ice.
I don't know, I didn't notice.
And let's see. I think that water wheel was going the opposite direction of the water flow.
It is. Actually, I noticed a mod.
You see, you can't see the...
Yeah. I actually noticed a mod that fixes that today. Just today.
Well, it still is.
No, there's a mod on BethesdaNet that actually fixes the rotation of... Yeah.
Was it just that one spot, or is it all of them?
No, it's just that one.
Look, it's Spit Lake. Wow.
Saliva Lake. Yeah.
Wow.
It's funny how this roof has snow on it and that one doesn't.
Didn't even notice that.
Yeah, just noticed it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And now here's some snow shot. Now notice how dark it is.
Uh-huh.
And in the next shot it'll be light. Because you know, like when it snows, it gets brighter out, right? Because all of the light reflecting off the white snow.
Right.
And in the original version, it always felt dark and gloomy when it snowed, as if it was raining.
Yeah.
But that's not how it should look. It should be brighter. And so I'm glad they fixed that because, yeah, it makes it look less gloomy and just more white.
You can really see it here.
Yeah. Plus, it sparkles on the ground.
Oh, yeah?
You can't really tell in that shot, but later there'll be one. Look at the digital reflection of the sun.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And now it looks so much better.
That looks real.
Yeah.
The reflection on the water looks real.
The sand is lighter too. This looks like charcoal or something.
Yeah, it looks burnt.
Yeah. And now it actually looks like sand. It's brighter.
Wow.
And it looks like a place I wouldn't mind walking along the beach here. You know, if I had a really heavy coat on or something. Yeah, it looks like coal or something. And now it actually looks like sand. And the textures are actually smaller too. Before it was like large chunks.
Yeah.
So it actually looked like coal.
Look at that.
And then
it almost looks like a burned slash up in the mountains.
Yeah, like a fire went through there. Yeah. And it also looks like gravel instead of sand. And in the new version, it actually looks like sand.
Oh, man, it looks so much better.
Yeah.
They managed to cover up all the repeating patterns in the dirt. You don't even notice that now.
Sort of.
I don't notice it.
And this is Dawnstar.
All the water flowing into the shore. The river shore. Yeah. Wow. That's really cool.
Yeah.
All those light snowdrifts going up the side of the mountain there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything's just brighter. Not so dreary looking.
This close-up frost on the trees look really good too.
Yeah. And that's one reason I really never liked the snowy regions as much, because they always just felt really dreary. Instead of pretty.
That was a big difference.
Snow should be pretty, right?
Yeah.
Not dreary looking. So I'm really pleased about the snow. And so see, like this dark area here in the front, that looks kind of like dirty snow.
Yeah, it does.
And it's just dark and gloomy feeling.
It's kind of oppressive almost.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're like in a blizzard, it shouldn't feel like that. And
Yeah.
I wouldn't call this a blizzard.
No. And now it actually looks like a shadow now.
Oh, you can feel
And
the distance.
you can see it sparkling.
You can, oh yeah. You can feel the distance of it. It's not so closed in feeling.
Yeah.
You feel like you're in a big space more.
Yeah, it's just prettier.
Man, it is sparkling. That's really cool.
Yeah. And back in Whiterun Hold for one last shot. So what I wanted to do for this is to show 2 different times of day, because I've shown a lot of sunsets and sunrises because, like, they're my favorite types of shots. But I also wanted to show the mid-afternoon because the colors are really vibrant too in the mid-afternoon. Whereas, like, in the
Whoa.
Yeah, look how much more grass there is.
Wow, the colors.
In the original version, mid-afternoon was really washed out.
Yeah.
It looked really washed out to me. Like, the sky was white most of the time.
Oh, there's a fortress right there.
Yeah, in the
I could
PS3
hardly
one you
see
couldn't
that.
barely see it because it's not loaded in. So here's mid-afternoon. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. Not to mention, there's just not very many trees out there.
It almost doesn't make sense to have
Look
any
at the
trees
fort.
out there.
It's
if they're
like
gonna be that
only half
scattered.
loaded. So there it is, 3 p.m.
Wow.
in the new version.
That is beautiful.
Plus you can see all those trees over by the mountains
Oh, yeah.
way out there.
Oh, wow. That is really cool looking.
It just feels like the world goes a little farther. It feels bigger, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it makes you want to go explore more.
Yeah.
There's more. Everything looks interesting.
Yeah. So that's all, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know how you like it in the comments below and leave a like. And let me know how you liked my husband being on the video with me. And should he be in more? I'm not sure what he would be in, but maybe you can give us suggestions.
Yeah, maybe I could just provide witty commentary.
Anyways, you guys, that's all for now. Stay tuned right here for more Skyrim videos and Fallout 4 videos, of course. And remember to play safe, play nice, and have fun. We'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.